Well, you're here because you filled out a survey about a guy, and there's great news. This guy scores A plus. He is truly an exceptional guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's someone who enjoys talking about big plans and colorful dreams, and he can make even ordinary ideas sound exciting. However, when it comes to actually doing the hard work needed to succeed, he often takes the easy path and avoids tough tasks. If you want someone with a steady rising career, you may find him more talk than action.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong, he tends to stay calm and won't easily lose his temper or get very upset. He won't explode or pick fights even if the situation is tough. Instead of dwelling on problems, he usually tries to keep a good mood and look for something positive.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work usually find him pleasant and easy to be around. He's polite, friendly, and rarely gets caught up in arguments or heated fights. Overall, he's liked for being kind and easygoing, but respected mostly for his charm, not for any strong leadership or hard work.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you achieve success in your career, he will likely be happy for you and show genuine pride. He's not the type to feel threatened or jealous about your achievements, and he will probably even brag about you to others with a big smile. He won't put you down or act cold. Expect congratulations and support.
What if you start earning more than him?
He's unlikely to secretly resent you or feel insecure if you earn more than him. Instead of seeing your higher income as a problem, he'll probably feel glad for you and celebrate your achievements. He may even joke about it lightly or tell others how proud he is.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He isn't very careful with money and tends to spend without much planning. If he sees something he likes or gets excited about something new, he might buy it on the spot, often without thinking about saving or budgeting. You may find yourself reminding him to be more responsible with spending and making sure bills are paid on time.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He's more likely to live in the moment and enjoy life, sometimes spending beyond what he actually has. He enjoys nice things and fun experiences, even if it means stretching his budget. While he doesn't do this to deceive, he sometimes gets swept up trying to keep up with others, or show a stylish side.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He's open handed and usually quite generous with both his money and his attitude. If someone needs help, he's willing to give or share without too much thinking, even if it's a stretch. You won't find him counting every rupee or holding back due to fear or stinginess.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He's open about money and not at all secretive or controlling. If you ask him about his spending or finances, he'll likely answer freely and even admit mistakes or silly purchases with a smile. He's not the type to hide money matters, cut corners, or use cash as a way to control anyone.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He's not the kind to demand that housework is only your job. In fact, he prefers things to be fair and pleasant, and he'll likely pitch in with tasks if you ask or make it fun. If you want a partner who shares the load as a team, he will join you, especially when you keep it light and positive.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He's more likely to actually help with chores and diapers rather than just stand by and tell you what to do. He's not bossy or controlling, and he's usually willing to pitch in when things need to be done, especially if you ask him or make it feel like a team effort. He's happy to join in, even with messy or tiring tasks.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He doesn't argue just to prove he's right. Instead, he listens quietly and usually tries to see your side without causing drama or raising his voice. He's polite and wants to keep things friendly, so he's unlikely to start stubborn fights or insist that you're wrong.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he stays respectful and doesn't lash out with hurtful words or aggressive actions. He's calm by nature and avoids shouting, blaming, or causing scenes. If you need to discuss something difficult, you can expect him to handle it with care and respect.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, he isn't the kind of man who gets angry very quickly. He usually keeps his cool and doesn't blow up over small problems or get upset easily. You'll notice he prefers to stay cheerful and calm, even if things go wrong.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He's the type who can say sorry and accept responsibility when he's wrong. If he makes a mistake, he won't blame you or make excuses. He'll own up to it and try to fix things, usually with a calm and friendly attitude. You can expect honesty and a willingness to make things right rather than finger pointing or drama.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no means no. He's polite by nature and doesn't push or pressure you into anything you're uncomfortable with. He values kindness and won't make you feel guilty or argue about your choices.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he's not the kind who takes it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He understands that everyone has their ups and downs and doesn't see your feelings as a rejection of him. You can expect him to care about your comfort and emotional well being without making it about himself.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He's the kind of person who respects your feelings and won't use personal or intimate memories to hurt or embarrass you later on. You can feel safe sharing your heart and your secrets with him, knowing he's gentle and well meaning.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He enjoys meeting people and is friendly by nature, but he isn't usually someone who chases after other women or gets easily distracted in a relationship. His cheerful attitude doesn't mean he's unfaithful, it just makes him sociable and open. If you both agree on trust and respect, he's likely to stay true and not stray just for excitement.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he isn't over possessive or overly jealous. He doesn't try to control where you go or who you talk to, and he's not the kind to check up on you all the time or act suspicious for no reason. You won't find him putting pressure on you or trying to keep you under his thumb.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, with him, being protective doesn't mean he's controlling. He may care about your safety and well being, but he won't use concern as a way to boss you around or limit your choices. He relies more on politeness and gentle support rather than strictness or suspicion.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He's more likely to see parenting as a team effort rather than thinking it's all your job. He enjoys sharing and working together, especially if you keep things light and positive. But when it comes to being involved, playing, and showing care, he's happy to join in and do his part.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and keep his cool. He's not quick to lose his temper or shout over mistakes or tantrums. He prefers peaceful solutions and avoids harsh punishments or scary reactions.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He understands that you have dreams, needs, and a life beyond just parenting, and he celebrates your achievements and interests with a happy heart. You can expect him to be proud of your independence while also being a caring partner and co parent.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he isn't the kind of man who cheers for your career now, only to later ask you to give it up after having a child. His support is genuine and lasting. He believes in happiness for both partners. No matter how your family grows, you won't have to worry about hidden requests or changes in attitude down the road.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just polite words or fake smiles. He enjoys making people feel comfortable and is naturally friendly, so he'll go beyond just saying hello and thank you. Expect him to join in conversations, bring small gifts or happy gestures, and truly try to build a good bond. He doesn't see meeting your family as a chore. He wants everyone to feel welcome and included. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and won't make things worse. He's not quick to get angry or react harshly, even when things are tough. He prefers finding solutions rather than blaming or starting drama.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he isn't the kind of man who acts modern with you in private, but then expects you to become a traditional, supportive wife in front of his relatives. He values fairness and comfort and prefers you to be yourself wherever you are. He won't push you to hide your personality or follow strict old rules just to please family members.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you and won't just stand aside or take their side. He values keeping things peaceful and making you feel safe, so he'll quietly be there for you, even if it means awkward moments with others. He's not a fighter, but he won't leave you alone to deal with stress or let you feel abandoned.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He is not a typical mummy's boy. While he is polite and friendly with his mother, he does not blindly follow her or put her wishes above yours every time. If there is a conflict between you and his mother, he will try to stay fair and gentle, leaning towards supporting you without causing a big argument or hurt feelings. He wants to keep both relationships strong, but your happiness and support matter to him.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He's not the type to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He respects boundaries and prefers to keep personal matters between you and him. This is good for your relationship because it builds trust and privacy, letting you sort things out together.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Overall, as we saw at the start, this guy scores A+. He is truly an exceptional guy. Day in and day out, being with him feels light and cheerful. He brings laughter, new ideas, and a friendly energy to everyday life, making even simple moments joyful.